I wish I had listened to her sooner. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm sharing something I've never told anyone. Not fully. Not like this. It's the story of my wife, Sarah, and the last words she ever said to me. Words that still echo in my head every single night. At the time, I didn't realize I was already running out of tomorrows. Sarah and I met in college. She was this bright, paint-covered art student, always smelling like acrylics and coffee, the kind of person who could light up a room without trying. I was the opposite, always exhausted, buried in business textbooks, living on caffeine and deadlines. We shouldn't have worked, but somehow we did, perfectly. We got married young, bought a small house, nothing fancy, but it had a backyard. And Sarah turned that backyard into her own little world. Flowers everywhere, tomatoes climbing up the fence, wind chimes she swore sounded different at sunset. We talked about kids, about traveling the world, about growing old on a porch somewhere, rocking chairs creaking, watching sunsets we didn't have to rush away from. Then the headaches started. At first, they were easy to ignore. She'd rub her temples, laugh it off. "Just stress," she'd say. "Teaching all day takes it out of me." She'd smile and add, "I'm fine, babe." And I believed her. Or maybe I wanted to. My career was exploding. Promotions, late nights, endless emails that never stopped. I'd come home exhausted, kiss her forehead while she was already half asleep, and whisper to myself, "Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow I'd be present. Tomorrow I'd slow down. Tomorrow I'd listen." Tomorrow never came. One evening, she sat me down on the couch. No TV, no distractions. She looked me straight in the eyes and said, "Mark, we need to talk. Life's going too fast. I need you here, with me. Not just physically, really here. Promise me you'll slow down when I ask you to." I nodded, said all the right things, but inside, I was already thinking about a presentation I hadn't finished. I said, "Yeah, of course. Tomorrow we'll figure it out." Tomorrow never came. A few weeks later, she collapsed in the kitchen. One second she was humming, making coffee like she always did. The next, she was on the floor. I remember my hands shaking as I carried her to the car. I remember praying, even though I hadn't prayed in years. At the hospital, the words came like punches. Brain tumor, inoperable, advanced, months, maybe less. Everything stopped. We fought it together. Chemo, radiation, good days that felt like miracles, and nights that felt unbearable. Even when her hands trembled, she kept sketching in her little notebook, drawings of us on beaches we never reached, places we talked about, but kept postponing. "We'll go there someday," she'd say. I always nodded. Toward the end, in that quiet hospital room, machines softly beeping, she pulled me close one last time. Her voice was so faint I had to lean in to hear her. "Mark, listen to me. Promise you'll live after I'm gone. Really live. Don't bury yourself in regret. Don't hide in work forever. Find joy again. And tell our story. Help people see what's important before it's too late." I held her hand as tight as I could, told her I promised, told her I loved her. She smiled, that weak, beautiful smile, and slipped away that same night. Those were her last words to me. After the funeral, the house felt too big, too quiet. Her garden slowly died because I couldn't face it. I went back to work like nothing happened. Longer hours, more projects, anything to drown the silence. But at night, God, the nights, I'd wake up hearing her voice, "Live fully, tell our story," over and over. Months later, I finally opened the box of her things I'd been avoiding. Inside was her journal, pages of love notes to me, and quiet fears. "Mark works too hard. I just want more evenings on the couch. I hope he hears me before it's too late." Reading those words broke something in me. Her last request wasn't just goodbye. It was a roadmap out of the life I was sleepwalking through. I quit the job, started therapy, planted new flowers in her garden, and watched it bloom again. And slowly, I started telling our story. Her words stopped being a ghost and became the compass that guided me back to living. If you're watching this right now, and someone you love has been trying to tell you something, slow down. Be present. Make time. Please, listen sooner than I did. Call them. Hug them. Sit on the couch with no phones. Life really is that short. Thank you for letting me share this with you. If this touched something inside you, leave a like. In the comments, tell me, what's one thing someone important to you has been trying to tell you that you've been putting off? And remember, listen sooner. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.